Snap.
You do a Slim Jim? Is it crooked?
Are you crooked?
It's cold!
It is cold.
Hi, and welcome to the Pursuit of Excellence. I'm Frank.
And I'm Jimmy.
And we're breathing this ice cold room right now to bring this to you. Because we're dedicated and we love you. Sam said there was a cat that came in here.
Yeah.
She's trying to feed the stray cat.
So she's trying to feed the stray cat, right? It comes inside and it takes out my trash can and just knocks it out. It's like, is there any food in there?
She said she put food out.
She did.
I guess
she did.
Starting.
No, so we got this cat and it had babies across the street. Okay, it's not our cat, some stray cat. So then our neighbor bought some cat food, but then the cat started moving its babies somewhere over here, right?
Yeah.
So she gave us some cat food to try to feed it, and this was before it started snowing and all that, right? Because we were trying to get the cat and the kittens. Like a week ago, I saw a cat and some kittens underneath of my deck, and then a few days later, somebody hit a cat that looked just like that cat on the side of the road there, right? So you got the cat there. And then I couldn't get a picture where it would zoom in through the screen so you can kind of tell.
Pretty cool looking cat.
You see the kitten there, the little brown thing?
Yeah.
There was a cat and the kitten there. That was right before it snowed. Now it's snowing, we got a freaking foot and a half down out there. And, it's probably living underneath of our deck, because that's where the exhaust is for our dryer.
Your dryer?
Yeah, so it stays pretty warm underneath it.
Chilling around that part. Oh yeah, speaking of animals, I found this this artist gallery, and I thought I'd just show it to you and ask you to try to explain what exactly this guy specializes in drawing.
In drawing?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the gallery. And it's all the same thing, just over and over again. Now, for people that obviously can't see it, can you tell me what the fuck this guy specializes in drawing?
A snake attacking a girl or engulfing a girl.
All of these drawings are of giant pythons swallowing girls. Some of them are actually just inside, and they see the inside, and then he's got an X-ray thing going on.
Yeah.
That's Katy Perry.
So, yeah, it's just a bunch of snakes eating a bunch of half-naked girls. Most of them are just in bras and panties.
And they're getting eaten, this one's inside. Yes. What kind of fetish would you call this? Do you think it's a fetish?
Reptilian fetish, maybe?
Girls getting eaten by snakes?
Yeah, I don't know.
I was trying to read his bio, and I think the main thing that he liked about it was he preferred the old women in distress type thing going on. Not like original Disney movies or whatever. The women are always in distress, and the males come and save them.
Okay.
I think that's the main thing he likes. And he likes the ideas of them being swallowed whole by a snake, and then maybe him coming to save them or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's no pictures of him saving any of them.
Right, they're just all... Dude, there's literally 100 of these.
Just them being devoured. So these are all pictures? They're not animated? Those look animated. They don't look like actual drawings.
He does a digital... It's digital drawing.
Mm.
And he might do some animation, but these are all just digital art. He does it on the computer.
Okay, alright.
Okay, if they were wondering what it was called, it was Snake Perils is his screen name on DeviantArt. SNAKEPERILS. Okay, so the new Star Wars movie came out.
Mm.
Did you know that in when the original Star Wars movies came out, they actually made 2 standalone Ewok movies?
I did not.
Neither did I.
What?
They made 2 standalone Ewok movies after the Empire Strikes Back or something? When the Ewoks were there? So we like playing video games here, yeah?
Yeah?
I was trying to play the Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, and I was just sucking at it so much.
I haven't played the first one, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
So hard. It was on the PS3. I just wanted to just play a game real quick, and it was just I had to go and watch people play it on YouTube to even get the gist of how I'm supposed to do this. There was too many things I could do in the game. To the point I get distracted with what I'm doing. Like I can walk in a room and just like interact with lots of stuff. I can ride a horse. I can shoot. But the gameplay is supposed to be stealthy. It's really hard to be stealthy.
See, let me think if I'm getting this right. Metal Gear Solid, right?
Yeah.
Is that the one with the guy who was always smoking?
Yeah.
And he was all stealthy and crap,
Mhm.
and like you would smoke, but you would get health from that. Do you remember that?
No, you'd lose health from it.
Okay, so you would lose health from it, but everyone were just like, dude, we're gonna smoke because you can do it on a video game.
You use the smoke to blow and see like red lasers that were connected to bombs or something.
Okay, all right. I forgot. It's
Like
been a
you couldn't
long
see
time.
with your
since I
naked
played
eye,
it.
but if you blow smoke that way, you can see. Oh, there's a trap here, obviously. Boom! Oh, we're back. Technical difficulties. I forgot to charge the camera. So I mean,
Shit.
no big deal. That's fine.
What?
So I mean, we were going to talk about net neutrality, but I don't even know if I really care at this point to get into it. It seems like a boring subject about the internet or whatever. I mean, I am concerned about my free pornography. I love you, Pornhub. But we don't really know what's going to happen. I mean, it seems like a lot of speculation right now, so
Yeah.
it's just fucking...
It is a lot of speculation. I have no idea what's gonna happen with that.
We were talking about Metal Gear Solid before the thing abruptly ended.
We were, yes.
I guess the main thing I even wanted to get to is that newer games are hard. But they're super fun because there's a lot more stuff I can do to them. And I was really getting into it. And this one mission, I was getting the stealth down a bit. But then there's like a boss fight where these things come out. And they're like shadow ninjas. They can like teleport and they shoot me and they have swords. And I'm running around trying to shoot them. And I've played this thing fucking over and over and over and over again for like a couple hours trying to beat it, and I couldn't. I'm like, this is some motherfucking bullshit. Like, what the fuck? So then I went on, so I'm like, alright, I just have to watch someone do this, because like I want to have fun, but it's just kicking my ass so bad. And when I watched the guy do it, it was obvious. He's like, you can't beat them, just run away. And I'm like, are you kidding me? He got on his horse and rode the fuck away.
You can't beat him.
That's
Just
like-
run.
Get out of here.
That's funny.
Alright, I wanted to go over maybe some, just a bunch of facts that I don't even know if are actually facts, but I've been looking at that on Pinterest, and it's just like fact number whatever, and it wrote it, and I put it in a category, and I labeled it. Are they really facts? Like, I don't know. And I haven't done any research to back them up, but I thought we'd just do maybe a lightning round. I just go through all of them, and just see if anything catches and you find anything of those interesting.
Alright, go for it.
Okay, so the first one was that female dragonflies fake their own death to avoid having sex.
Okay.
They just fall out of the sky sometimes. I feel like maybe my spirit animal might be a dragonfly, and these bitches are overreacting. Like, come on, let me get some. They're like, they die, and I'm like, come on! That's a bit much. I know you're faking. Fake your own death, just not have. Come on. Do you know who Banksy is?
No.
You don't know who Banksy is?
No.
Fucking London, British graffiti artist, street artist.
Got me, dude.
You never heard of this guy?
No.
Well, he does like graffiti or street art where he posts stuff and he makes weird sculptures and he drops them off in the street. Like there was this one I remember. He took like a telephone booth type thing. He took it and then he like did something to it and then put it back and it was like warped, like it bent through like I don't know. It was weird. No, okay.
No.
So
no
this
idea.
says a man in the United Kingdom was so fed up with the city was not repairing potholes. He went and spray painted penises on them, earning his nickname as Wanksy. So he painted penises on the potholes. And Banksy was the famous street artist, but this guy was just doing dicks on potholes.
Okay.
Call him Wanksy.
Alright.
It's kind of clever.
That was pretty clever.
How about I don't even know how to pronounce this. Librocubicularist is a person who reads in bed. You think that's a real fact?
You know, probably, but
Probably. Okay, how about this? This
Who
one
the fuck
sounded
cares,
sounded
huh?
cool. At El Diablo restaurant in the Canary Islands, food is cooked with the geothermal heat from an actual volcano. the grills are over like volcano heat.
That's kind of cool.
Wouldn't that be that? I thought that sounded pretty cool, but like, is this true? Like, half of me is really like, is someone just making this shit up? Because at a certain point, someone could just go and make a bunch of fucking bullshit.
Oh yeah. I mean, you see it all the time. You know, they got like a picture of like Einstein and some quotes. You're like, did Einstein really say that? Or are you just making some fucking
Yeah,
shit
I have
up?
no idea, right?
Nobody has any idea.
What's this one? I don't know what that is. Okay, this one is really like, is this fucking real? Certain medical equipment requires steel produced before the first atomic bomb test due to atmospheric radiation, usually from ships sunken prior to World War II.
Really?
That sounds insane to me.
What?
Atmospheric radiation, like surgical tools? Like divers are collecting scraps from the bottom of the ocean to make this? This sounds...
I mean, divers are going to be grabbing scraps from the bottom of the ocean, but really?
But
like to make surgical tools?
Like there's still like certain radiation in metals right now because we let off bombs?
Where at though? Like, did the radiation really spread across the entire world?
I don't know.
Enough to destroy... I don't know. See, this actually just makes me feel kind of dumb here. I have no idea.
I like this one. There are three things the human brain cannot resist noticing. They are food, attractive people, and danger. I guess I'm noticing danger.
I'm gonna call bullshit.
I don't know. That's pretty... I don't know. I don't think I can resist those things. Like, attractive people. Like I
cannot resist noticing. Okay. I call that's bullshit.
You think it's bullshit?
I think that's bullshit.
Right.
You can walk. Okay, after you've eaten, you walk into a restaurant. You're not like suddenly walking into the restaurant going, "Ooh, he's got spaghetti. Over there's lamb chops. Over there's this." Like you're not noticing that shit. It's just.
I think the attractive people might be though, like chicks. Like I can't.
Yeah, but attractive people is kind of relative to the person. It's relative to the person.
All right.
Do you always notice the attractive person? I mean, if you're in the mall, do you suddenly spot like a bunch of attractive people and all the other people are just like, meh?
I mean, I'm kind of people watching if I'm in a mall, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking for that ass.
So yeah, I call that bullshit.
This one I really like too. It says Monster and similar companies make cans of water, so it appears that celebrities are drinking their product while actually just drinking water.
Really?
Fucking mind fuck.
Really?
That seems like. I feel like that one could be true. Like they're giving these celebrities things, and I'm like, I can't keep drinking it. Like you see how ripped I am. I can't actually drink this, but like, all right, it's just filled with water.
There's a lot of interesting facts about Monster that I did not catch on. I watched a video the other day.
Really?
It's kind of weird. Like there's a cross, almost like a satanic cross in Monster.
Okay.
You know, on the side of the can it says like, you know, most of them say like BFC. This is big fucking can, like right on there and shit. I didn't even know it actually said like what it was on the side of it. You know. Just going through, fuck this one.
This says orange juice tastes bad after brushing because toothpaste blocks your sweet taste receptors due to a foaming agent that changes the permeability of your tongue cells.
Maybe.
And I guess.
Okay, maybe.
Sure.
Whatever.
Ooh, I really like.
Look, the bigger question is why the fuck are you brushing your teeth and then drinking some orange juice?
Dude, orange juice is good for breakfast, isn't it? I mean, the first thing I do when I wake up is take a shower, brush my teeth, and then I drink.
Alright. I guess if you brush your teeth, but right afterwards? Right? You just be like, alright, I just cleaned my teeth, let's just dirty them up.
I think a lot of people think orange juice is healthy.
Yeah.
When it's really not that healthy.
Yeah, it's...
It's still just all sugar water.
It's healthier than some of the shit out there, though.
Okay. I really like this. This one inspired me to even maybe even write a story or something.
Really?
Yeah, this one says...
Okay. Here we go.
During construction of a railway in Uganda, 2 Tasvo lions halted progression by repeatedly killing workers at night. Deaths were estimated to be 135.
So, wait a minute. Okay, when was this?
No, it had to be fucking...
135 deaths, and you're telling me that they didn't have like a team of fucking people with guns out there waiting for these things?
It's Uganda, dude.
It's Uganda, exactly. You telling me they can't get some AKs off the black market and just be having some dudes sitting out there?
Maybe.
For a penny a day? Like, come on.
That's gotta be kind of racist. Come on.
No, it has nothing to do with race
with
there.
Drug lords and stuff? Oh, my God.
It has nothing to do with race there. I'm just saying.
I feel like they don't have... They couldn't hire enough people to do things because they're super cheap and they're getting people to build it, and then there's just like lions there or something. Man.
Yeah, but I mean, so spend some money, give the dude some AKs.
I thought that could be a good story, maybe a futuristic story of like people trying to build a railway on another planet, and the main concern is just like whatever the wildlife, just picking people off.
What? It kind of reminds me of one of those movies. What was that movie with the Revenant? Where it's
There's a bear.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, it's like the whole movie. And then what was the other one that came out like less than a year later with the guy from Taken? Liam Neeson.
The guy from Taken.
Yeah, and he literally is just like the whole movie is like the plane crashes in the Arctic and there's a pack of wolves.
I did see that too.
And he's like trying to take them out one at a time.
They kept coming back because they had their bodies or something. Because they were like, there was the only thing to eat around. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the only thing they could eat, so they were just constantly going after him.
I wasn't impressed by that.
Yeah, come on, man. 135 deaths.
That's a lot of deaths.
Clearly, they were trying to make a railroad through their hunting grounds.
It's the wrong place to make a railroad.
But I'm just saying, after like 10 guys died, okay, crap, even after the first guy died, you don't think anybody, the other workers were going, yeah, we need something stronger than a
Yeah, they
a
probably
hammer.
thought that, but again, it was in Uganda. Pretty poor country, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, all
Very
right.
third world.
This is why I said a penny a day.
Penny a day.
I don't know how much
They
they
probably
make.
had to rent the hammers they use.
Jesus.
This one says, alpacas can die of loneliness. When bought, they always need to be bought in pairs. Good thing I'm not an alpaca. Okay, this one I kind of wanted to test, maybe, but this seems like... It says, whenever you call the number 1-334-844-4244, it calls Auburn University, and they will try to answer any question you could ever ask.
You should come up with a list of questions for
And then
the
make a
call.
phone call?
Yeah.
We should
Just
do,
ridiculous phone calls.
we should do it live.
it.
I need to know. Oh, this one was super interesting. It said, in 1986, a cave was unearthed in Romania that had been isolated from the rest of the world for over 5 million years.
Really?
Moleville Cave's atmosphere is just 10% oxygen and has no discernible food source. But 48 species live there, including 33 that exist nowhere else in the world.
Interesting.
In this one cave, it's just been fucking blocked off from everything.
So 44 species, but 38 of them were just to the cave, but the other ones were, found elsewhere?
I guess so.
So how is it secluded for 5 million years?
I did an extra research on this because I was very interested on it.
All right.
And there's like a mountain and the caves and then like the ocean.
Alright.
And you can get to the caves by swimming up under.
Okay, yeah, alright, so they connect.
But the top part wasn't connected until they unearthed it or something, or they tried hard to get in there.
Interesting.
Or something like that. I thought it was...
See, that's believable. I believe that. There's a lot of the places on Earth that have not been explored yet.
The tree of Tenuri was once considered the most isolated tree on Earth. It was the only tree for 250 miles of the Sahara Desert. But in the year 1973, a drunk driver hit it.
270 miles, and you hit the tree.
One goddamn tree. How'd you hit that tree? It came out of nowhere.
Right.
It's been here for 100 years. What are you talking about?
How drunk do you have to be to hit the tree that's the only tree for 200 miles?
I don't know.
Oh, man. Could you imagine getting that phone call?
It's
I hit a tree. Where?
Sahara Desert?
Where?
What? Sahara Desert.
There's no tree in the
Pretty sure there's
Sahara.
no tree.
Are you serious?
No, there's
The
one
only tree.
There's one tree and I found it.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't know. I kind of don't want to believe that that's true,
Yeah,
but at the
it's pretty
same time,
ridiculous.
like humanity, I
It's
mean,
fucking ridiculous. Yeah,
it's
I know.
possible, I guess.
Alright, this says in 1325, the two cities of Medina and Bologna had a war in which 2,000 people died after a man stole a bucket from Bologna. And then the other city, Medina, still has the bucket to this day. I guess that's the bucket.
Wait, so 2,000 people died
Because someone stole a bucket.
because somebody stole a bucket?
Yeah, they're like, fuck you, got this bucket. They're like, oh yeah? What's up?
So there was like a fight that killed
I
2,000
guess so.
people? Or did just 2,000 people die because they had no bucket for their well?
That would be dumb.
Right? That's what I'm saying. What?
This says had a war in which 2,000 people.
Okay,
died
so there was a
because
war
the man stole the
over a bucket. That's believable. That's sad, but it's believable. All right. 2,000.
And wait, when it says that the people that stole the bucket, they still have that fucking bucket.
Well, I mean, after going to war over it, you better still have the damn thing.
It's a pretty special bucket. My bucket.
Yeah, right.
This one says Sir Ian McKellen, the guy that played the Hobbit guy, not the Hobbit. He was the wizard.
Gandalf?
He played Gandalf.
Okay, alright.
He broke down on the set of The Hobbit announcing, "This is not why I became an actor, due to filming the entire movie alone with the dwarves edited afterwards." So apparently, his whole part, because the dwarves were like small, right?
Right, yeah.
So like his whole part in the movie, he just did by himself, and they put it in after.
Wow. Huh.
That's that whole thing with people are supposed to be social and around a bunch of people, and you spent like, how long does it take to make a movie? You spend hours a day acting with people that aren't fucking there. Like, I guess it might drive you a little mad, huh?
Yeah, what? Was he alone the whole time though?
Well, no, there's like a film crew, but still the process of him acting out, he's got to interact with characters that aren't fucking there the entire time. So
that's
like,
crazy.
If he's doing this the entire time for like 3, 4, 5 months, I don't know how long it takes to film a fucking movie.
Yeah.
It's got to be pretty like, fuck, I'm talking to myself the entire time.
You would think that they'd hire some people to play these people though. Like, yeah, I mean, you could CG animate a bunch of dwarfs and stuff, but you could also just hire a bunch of dwarfs.
But that wouldn't be special effects. They wouldn't look the same.
Well, you could. There are little people around us, you know.
Okay.
They all need jobs too, you know. I mean, granted, that's less money in your budget, but I mean, how much is it going to cost to actually like?
I don't know, but we don't even know
That's
how
crazy.
accurate these facts are.
That's
these
true.
Facts are.
That is true.
That's what we got to remember, man. I label this
True.
in the category of things. Are they facts? Because I'm not sure.
Okay, all right.
This one says scorpion venom is the most expensive liquid on Earth at $38 million per gallon, far surpassing Thailand cobra venom, which is $152,000 a gallon. So, if you are like you got a bunch of scorpion pets, just like milk their venom and sell it.
Yeah,
I guess.
apparently it's worth a lot of money.
Okay, this seems like a bullshit story, maybe not, but this says a writer was upset with an online review of his book, so he traveled to Scotland, hunted down the reviewer, went to the store she worked at, and hit her in the back of the head with a wine bottle. Talk about fucking psychopath. What? I was hard on that book, bitch. Clunk.
With the amount of writers out there, I'm sure it's believable.
Yeah, writers are kind of scary people. That in itself could be like a book. Like, I don't know.
Right?
That's a great story.
What would be funny is if the lady that got hit by a bottle wrote a book about the guy.
Oh my god, and she made like millions.
She made a lot of money. Yeah.
And then they made it into a movie?
And she could write a review. This is how it's done, bitch. That's terrible.
Okay, this one seems ridiculous.
Holy fuck.
This is a vet's office after a horse had a nosebleed. Horses breathe through their noses and their bodies contain a lot of blood.
Holy shit.
So a nosebleed that soaks a couple of paper towels for a human could look like a crime scene for a horse. That's a lot of blood.
Holy fuck. That's
Place is terrible.
insane.
It's like covered in blood.
Yeah. That.
Got like this big horse and like, God damn, just lift your head back.
You should look that one up. That's crazy. Wow.
Ooh, this one got me a bit. This says, Taylor Swift was born into wealth. Her father is a descendant of 3 generations of bank presidents and worked for Merrill Lynch. At the age of 14, her family moved to Nashville, where her father purchased a stake in Big Machine, the label to which Swift was first signed. So So her daddy owned part of the label in which she was first signed to. So she was destined to be like,
Oh yeah.
be able to do whatever you want before anything. Like, I had no idea. Like, is that true though? Does anyone know facts about Taylor Swift? Because I thought Taylor Swift was pretty amazing, but now I'm like, she's like a fucking daddy's girl.
You're a rich girl. Probably.
Oh, okay. In the original Little Mermaid novel, the original, not the Disney
okay.
fucking
Yeah.
shit, the mermaid's legs constantly feel as if she is walking on sharp knives.
Yes, yeah.
The prince likes to watch her dance, which she does for him, despite excruciating pain. Then he marries someone else, and the mermaid kills herself.
Yes.
Not quite the happy end.
Not at all. Yeah, those stories are actually pretty messed up, the original stories. I've read quite a bit of them.
Yeah, I've done that too. Like, they were all just like kind of fucked up stories, but Disney just adapted them to be more.
They were like the Grimm tales, you know. They were supposed to be dark and disturbing, and then somebody decided, like, I'm gonna take this dark, disturbing thing and make it awesome.
Make it kid friendly. Billions of dollars and Mickey Mouse and whatever.
It's a very, I don't know. It's very clever if you think about it, though. Like, I just read a bunch of horror stories, but I'm gonna turn them into kids' movies that are nice.
I mean, they all have potential.
Yeah, it's true. Well, clearly they did. I mean, most of them are Disney movies
Yeah,
now.
worked out. They're remaking all the fucking Disney movies into live action.
I mean, if you think about it, there's only like a few Disney villains that actually kill somebody.
Are there? I don't know. I don't remember.
Like Scar. That's the, yeah, I mean, he only,
Oh yeah, Scar kills Mufasa.
He actually kills Mufasa. Like he dies, you know.
That was
But
a
like,
cool scene.
yeah.
What about Finding Nemo? The beginning of Finding Nemo is pretty sad.
I don't remember the beginning of Finding Nemo. Well, I mean, vaguely, I guess.
I guess I vaguely remember. I remember it being very sad. Maybe he gets hurt. Maybe his mom dies. It was pretty terrible. It was pretty brutal. Anyways, more positive. Mythbusters, you know Mythbusters.
Yeah.
Jamie Hyneman, that's the guy with the mustache,
Yep.
ran away from home at the age of 14 and hitchhiked all over America. Since then, he has worked as a certified dive master, wilderness survival expert, boat captain, linguist, pet shop owner, animal wrangler, machinist, concrete inspector, chief, and television show host.
That's an interesting background there.
Yeah, he's got a lot of experience and stuff. Pretty cool guy.
Bunch of random shit
I
too.
remember watching Mythbusters. I used to watch that
Yeah.
when I was younger. Not so much anymore. Is it even still on?
It's still on. Well, I don't know if it's still on for real. Like, yeah, I could have just been watching reruns.
Probably just reruns.
I watched something the other day though with the Mythbusters.
I don't
They
think the
used a
main
vacuum
guys-
to lift up a car.
A vacuum?
Yeah.
Like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
It had to be like an industrial vacuum.
No, like they took it. They took it was like a shop vac, like a regular shop vac, and they took it and they split the hose into a bunch of different hoses and they attached it to the car. And the combined suction power was strong enough to
Get
lift
the
the car.
fuck out of
Right?
here.
Yeah, I thought that was
this
insane.
vacuum up.
Huh?
What kind of vacuum was this?
It's a regular shop vac.
No fucking
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. Well, that was the myth. The myth was like, you know, some of those commercials you see where they're like, oh, check it out. This will stick on the wall. And you're like, is it really going to stick on the
I
wall?
remember
No.
one with a guy with, maybe it was a dirt devil or something, vacuum, and he would lift up a bowling ball over his head or something.
You see, yeah. They actually do have a lot of lift. It just doesn't seem like it. But yeah, the combined suction power lifted a car. It's kind of
Okay,
crazy.
this one is definitely bullshit.
You call it bullshit. That's what before we
Totally
read it. All right.
bullshit, yeah. Whatever.
Okay.
I remember this one. 36 armed dolphins trained by the U.S. Navy to kill terrorists have been missing since 2005. The dolphins,
What?
right? Already. Get the fuck out of here. You're not training dolphins.
What?
The dolphins carried toxic dart guns capable of killing a man in a single shot. Some of those dolphins swim around with fucking dart guns.
Well, yeah, no, first off,
Get the fuck out of here.
you got to get past the fact that, first off, did the military really spend a shit ton of money training dolphins?
I don't know, they might have been.
Second, then you got to go, really? They're missing and nobody said anything about this. How do you lose an armed training of a trained army of fucking dolphins?
Yeah,
That's
I don't
hilarious.
know. I think it's bullshit. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. It's fucking science fiction. Fucking.
I don't know.
Nope. Nope.
I don't know why that just reminded me. Did you watch that video about The Simpsons? about how many things The Simpsons have gotten right like years in advance?
I mean, I think I did see something like that. There are people always saying that The Simpsons did it first, or The Simpsons know what's going on.
No, I think I got a video on my Facebook.
I don't buy it.
See, I think a lot of it's like self-fulfilling prophecies.
It's just self-fulfilling prophecies, or
some of them.
Just
others
how
are
many
just like
episodes of The Simpsons are there? There's
a lot.
so many, and they just throw so much ridiculous shit in there. It just fills itself out.
So
to
it's
the
like
point,
this Pat McAfee guy.
Well, they have to get it right.
But like
something happens one time, anomaly. Happens 2 times, it's like, oh, okay.
like the Trump thing that they predicted. Clearly, that was just good choice.
Okay, the tiger attack. Come on. Obviously, in the writer's booth, you have a tiger thing. You're gonna tell me to be attacked by him. Like that's not. I'm not convinced already.
Right.
No.
Right. But it goes on to a lot of things that, like, they predicted FaceTime long before it happened. Which, to me, I was like, okay, well, if somebody's already drawing a cartoon about it, then somebody was like, that's probably, I could do that.
Probably a good idea, you could probably do that.
Right.
Like, you're saying,
Yeah.
like, self-fulfilling prophecies. Or just, it's just, obviously, some things you can just see going in that kind of sort of direction. I was listening to a philosopher.
Some of them were interesting.
And Alan Watts that was talking about the same shit of how he thinks things are going to be in the future. He's dead now, and you go back and listen to his books, you're like, oh yeah, he was pretty close. Like it was like kind of obvious that we're going to have devices that we can talk to each other on or get where we want. One of his main things was that he was more obsessed with books or whatever. And the internet was just not quite developed yet. And he was all like. One day you'll have a watch or something, because he was probably a James Bond fan or some shit. That you can just type in on it and get any book you ever wanted just straight to your screen. You can just like read it. And I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, he was close enough. I can Google whatever to find answers.
Well, right, yeah. Well, it's kind of like, like Jules Verne. I mean, he talked about all kinds of shit in his books that happened in the future. You know, I mean, he even predicted satellites that would fly in space that were the size of a piece of paper, thin.
Right. Well, what about fucking Leonardo da Vinci designing like helicopters or something before they were even designed? Like that was whatever fucking like.
Right.
How many years back was that? Like 1,000? Is that too many? I don't know.
It is interesting. I'm just saying it was kind of interesting how many points. Like they go through this whole list. And some of them to me were like, okay, I don't think anybody would have guessed that. That was just a lucky guess. Like they had a picture of Big Ben, and a picture of this pointy building behind it, and literally the building that they built behind it in like 2007 or something looks identical to the one that was in the picture. And it was like either the person building that building in the background was like a giant Simpsons fan, or they got this one right pretty close.
They got that one right, or big buildings look pretty fucking similar.
That's true. But like in the exact location and everything, like it was just crazy.
All right, fun facts, true or not, I don't know. Do more research or something, whatever. So, we gotta go. Time's over. Time's up. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Later.
See ya.